Welcome back to the KOAM Morning News. We've got our good friend Charlene Patton all the way down from Topeka. Always great to have you from the Kansas Soybean Commission. Last month, a lot of good spooky recipes, but now we're transitioning into November. And we've got something pretty delicious out here this morning.
We have a theme of pumpkin going on here for a few weeks.
Okay.
And I love this recipe. These are pumpkin biscuits, and they're little mini biscuits, and they would be great for a brunch or to add to a meal. And they have this wonderful color with the pumpkin. I'm going to let you, this is a half a cup of pumpkin, or a cup of pumpkin, I believe. Okay. Maybe it's a half a cup. We'll double check there.
Let's double check here because we want to make sure you guys get this right. Let's see.
I think it's a half a cup of pumpkin there. And then we have our fourth of a cup of vanilla soy milk. Okay. And I'm going to let you take that whisk and mix that together. Okay. And then I have our flour in here, and I'm going to mix it with our baking powder here and a little bit of sugar for a little bit of sweetness there. We'll mix that up, and then I'm going to add our margarine. And our margarine is another of our soy products we're using in this recipe. And when you're using margarine in baking, check the label and you pick up margarine in the grocery store that has higher vegetable oil content. You'll see some that have like 48%, some that might have 89%. Okay. And pick the one that's higher when you're doing baking because you want that oil to be in your recipe. If I was at home here, I would probably do this just a little bit longer until we have a lot of crumbles. You can see already that we've got crumbles in there because we want to just mix that real good. If you don't have a pastry blender, you could use a fork and make that. But there we have our crumbles. Now we're going to add this. I'll add that to it. Okay. And this is our liquid, and we're going to just stir this in. And that orange in there is going to give us a wonderful color for these pumpkins biscuits. Now with this, we'll stir it, and you can see that it looks pretty dry there. But if you keep mixing, you're going to get a wonderful dough. So don't give up, just keep mixing, and then you'll also knead it a little bit. And I have this here because I wanted to show how nice it was. I didn't add any more flour to it. I just kept mixing, and you'll get a nice dough like this.
That looks fantastic. Yes. That's the way it is.
And then we'll roll that out with a rolling pin. And then to get the little mini biscuits that we're doing that would be great for a brunch, it's just about 1.5 inch cutter here. Okay. You can make them bigger if you'd like. That would be good too. Just put that down in there and then make, this is actually going to make 12 different biscuits. Okay. And then we'll put that on a baking sheet. There we go. Put that on a baking sheet and bake that at 400 degrees. And you check the time for me there. Yeah. Well, it was about 12 to 15 minutes?
15 to 20 minutes on these biscuits. 15 to 20 minutes
until they're lightly brown. And you'll have a dozen biscuits that'll be great for brunch for the holidays here.
Can't go wrong with pumpkin flavored things as we head into the fall. Charlene, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And another incredible recipe. And of course, if folks at home want to get this recipe for themselves or any of the ones we're going to feature this month, what do they need to do?
They need to go to kansassoybeans.org, or they can always call our 800 number 877-KS-SOYBEAN, and we'll mail them all the recipes for November.
All right, Charlene, thank you so much. We've got more of the KOAM Morning News right after this.